So the video's been done in two parts today. So we're going to keep going. What were we doing?
We're back in the mountain pose.
Oh, say we're looking at our mountain pose, okay? So it's just in two parts because an alarm went off on my phone, so I'm really sorry about that. I put it on airplane mode. I know a big explanation here, you don't probably need it, but anyway, we're in mountain pose. So mountain pose is supposed to be a really strong pose. Right, okay. So we don't push our hips forward, we don't push our bum out, we try to tuck the tailbone down, and we hold in the core and we align the body. We think about our head being on a string and everything is nice and connected with our back, and we take our hands to our side. You can take them out slightly if you want, and we take a breath in mountain pose. And we keep our chin parallel with the floor, and we breathe here. So I'll take it to the front so you can see as well. We take a breath here, breathe in and out. Okay, so you can see I'm really, really fantastically aligned. Okay, so breathe in there. We work, to be fair, you work on this pose apparently all of your life. Okay, so we're thinking about our head on a nice string or parallel with the floor. Talks after cutting out on me again. And breathe. 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 Okay, so take a breath in and down. Take it up and take it up. Up and fold forward from the hips. Down. Breath out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Look up in front. Take it down. Hands to the floor. Jump, hop. Take those feet back. Back into plank. Okay, so we have a nice plank here. We're going to take a breath out and we're going to bend those elbows and take it down to the floor. Breathe in. Breathe in and up. Engage those bum muscles. Protect the back. Take it out and down. Breath out and down into downward facing dog. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, so right foot between the hands. And nice breath up. Align with the front of the mat. Breathe. Again, if you need to, take your hands to your hips to help those hips free up and align with the front of the mat. Okay, so leg is bent, but never the knee over the toes, okay? So nice breath here. So yeah, so Dirk, if you want to take, you should probably just take it to the hips just to bring your awareness into your hips. And bring a bit of movement into the hips there, just to see if you can overextend, like as if you're exactly
my back foot was too
yeah, you need to watch the back foot as well, because you know sometimes to get yourself aligned you might need to actually raise your back foot just for the moment to try and align those hips. So I know you're going into a runner's pose there doing that, but sometimes it's more important to be aligned correctly than anything else, because you don't want to do yourself any damage. Okay, so we take it back down and back into plank. Okay. And we bend those elbows and down. Breathe out and down. Take a breath in and up. And down into downward facing dog.
This is not the relaxing pose, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Upward facing dog is a relaxing pose.
Yeah, upward facing dog is a nice pose when you've got great flexibility in your back. Okay, so we're going to take the left foot between the hands. And we're going to take a nice breath in. Nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. That's it. So again, Dirk, if you want to take that back foot up slightly, but just to keep your alignment, okay? So runner's pose is a different pose, but just to keep yourself aligned, maybe you're better off going into runner's pose. Okay, so we'll breathe, take a breath here. I'll go into runner's pose in a second actually. We'll take it back down, into nice plank here. Okay, and we're going to take a breath out and down. And take a breath in and up. And then take it down into downward facing dog. And just for Dirk's benefit as well, what we're going to do is we're going to go into runner's lunge, okay? So we're taking a breath here, and then we're going to take our right foot forward, and we're going to leave our left foot exactly as it is on the mat. We're not going to fold it down, we're going to leave it up. So right foot forward. Okay, but we're going to stay here for a moment. Sorry, everyone, we're going to stay here for a moment. And we have runner's lunge here. Okay, yeah, exactly. So then what we're going to do is we're going to nice and controlled, put our hands to our hips, and we're going to bring ourselves up. And we're going to sit in runner's lunge here. Okay. So we're going to take a breath here. Breathe. If you're feeling confident, you can take the hands up overhead.
That feels more comfortable.
But yeah, if it feels more comfortable, definitely take it up. Okay, so this is great balance pose as well. Breathe. And we're nice and aligned with the front of the mat. We're going to take it back down.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're back into our plank again. We're going to fold down. Breathe out. And take a breath in and up. And take it back down into downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to do the same on the other side here, lads. We're going to take our left foot between our hands and we're going to leave the right foot exactly where it is. And then we're going to keep our hands on the floor. Fingertips on the floor, whatever way on. If you can keep your hands flat, fine. Okay, so we're going to take our hands to our hips first. And then we're going to control ourselves and bring ourselves up into a nice runner's lunge. Nice and straight, nice aligned hips. Again, oh, you have to be kidding me. I think my alarm is going off again. Okay, so breathe. I think we're still moving. Okay, so breathe. Breathe. Hands up over the head if you feel comfortable with that. Breathe. Breathe.
Looking forward to the plank.
So if we can, what we try to do as well in this pose, in runner's poses, we try to keep this leg as straight as we can, Dirk, okay? So we bring the foot up at the back and keep that leg nice and straight. And down, it's facing down, exactly. Now you're in the pose and you have all of your muscles activated in the legs and all that kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, I'm reading
Yeah? Okay, so we're going to take it down. We're going to take it down the back into our plank. Okay, so we're really warm. We're going to be wrapping up now, lads. Okay, so we're going to breathe out and down, breathe out and down. And then take a breath in and up. And we're going to go down into downward facing dog. Okay, so breathe. This is our last downward facing dog. So just give yourself a pat on the back. Because it's not easy to get onto the mat in the mornings. And the hardest part is actually getting onto the mat. And when you're on the mat then, you know, you're doing what you're doing. But this is our time to just think about what, just ourselves, just on the mat, just be with yourself. Think about your breath and think about your movement. Don't think about what you have to do for the rest of the day. So breathe. 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 Okay, so feet to hands. Okay, so we're going to do our halfway lift and we're going to fold down again and we're going to look at our feet again. Okay, so we're starting to slow down here now, lads. We're going to let the heart rate slow up and breathe. Take a breath or two. Breathe. And because we're nice and warm here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and we're going to bring them up over our head. Instead of folding, we're going to do it in one movement, controlled movement. So breathe in up. Take a breath out and down. And you're back into your mountain pose, okay? And again, we look at our alignment in our mountain pose. Okay, so we're gonna finish up by doing a little balance pose, and it's going to be our tree pose. Okay, so again, this is a hip opener. So Dirk's gonna love it. Okay, so hip opener. We're gonna plant the left leg firmly into the ground, and we're gonna bring up the right leg. Hey, Dana. We're gonna bring up the right leg. Use your hand to bring it up. You can keep it. Just to let you know, this is tree pose. This is tree pose. This is tree pose. Taking it up and going into a balance is a tree pose, and then you're concentrating then on trying to keep your hips nice and aligned and your body nice and aligned. So take it up, okay, and against the other leg, and we're gonna. If you need to keep your hand on it, if you fall over, that's okay. You keep trying. Okay, so if you can keep it there, then what you do is you can take your hands out, you can take your hands to your hips, and oh, how wonderful. And we take a breath. Now, it's not that wonderful, but yeah. But oh, how wonderful. This is what this pose is supposed to be. When you're, oh, how wonderful. Breathe. 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 And we have our shoulders down as well, and we're nice and relaxed. Okay. Okay, so we'll take it down. Take it down nice and controlled. Take the leg down. No bouncing out of poses. Okay, so same on the other side. Right leg planted into the mat. We take up the left leg, we pop it against our right leg. Thank you, Anne. Pop it against our right leg. And again, as I said, you know, this is, down here is, just taking it barely up. It's all about starting to get movement in the hips, okay? So up here, and we try to make sure our alignment is good in our hips. I'm swinging off to one side in this. I've got stiff hips as well here. So we take out the hands or keep them to the hips, whatever is comfortable. And again, oh, how wonderful. Breathe. 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 Okay, so we take it down, nice and controlled, take it down. Okay. Now, this is our favorite position. We're going to lie on the floor and just relax. Okay, so this is really important, Shavasana. Really important, most important pose of all, okay? So we take it down. You could put something under your head, you don't have to put anything under your head. But the idea is that you lie down, you pop your arms to the side. If your back is sore in this position, or if you feel like you're shaking too much, take your knees up. Take your knees up, and maybe you can bring them up into child's pose, and just like maybe have a little rock here, whatever feels good. Okay, so if you're lying down, what you're trying to think is you're taking in and out your breath, but you're slowing down your heart rate. You're clearing your mind and concentrating on only the breath. Okay, so take a few breaths here. Breathe in and out. You're thinking about your face relaxing, your shoulders falling down and into the mat, the backs of your legs relaxing, and your toes falling to the side, your fingers starting to curl in and relaxing your face, your neck, your chin, your forehead, your nose, all that, all relaxing. Well, I don't know about the nose, but the rest of the face, yeah. And breathe. Okay, so stay in that for 15 minutes. We're going to be in it for at least 15 minutes. Woo! And thanks very much for joining us.